My name is Tyler Stevens. I just put on Tech Sergeant in January of this year, and I work out of Peterson Space Force Base, Colorado. I started on 360, played on the original Xbox, I think Halo 2 and Combat Evolved, like the real OG Halos. And then I really got into it like most people, Halo 3 on 360. And then I didn't really get back into Halo till Infinite came out, I think 2 years ago. I'm just an FPS player. So Halo, COD, Apex, those 3 games, that was kind of my bread and butter. And then we found out about Air Force Gaming about 2 years ago. Someone brought it up, so we all made accounts and we just been watching the tourneys as they came up. I just like shooters. I just like competitive games, so everything else, like the different MOBAs and stuff like that, doesn't really do it for me. So competitive's been where I've been at for the last like 10 years. I've never played competitive like in a LAN, like tournament setting. It's all been just online stuff. So that was definitely new. The first time I did that was Patrick 2 years ago when they did the Space Force qualifiers. Our team, that was Dirty Davis and the boys, if you guys saw it. We have half that team. It's me and Hunt, Howley Boy, and then we picked up 2 new people. So this is our first like competitive like tourney LAN-based thing with this squad. Howley Boy played with us 2 years ago in Florida. So he's the second kind of half of our team that we've had for a while. Chetta actually worked back in our shop at Peterson about 2 years ago. He still works in Colorado, but he left our squadron. So I knew him back in the day. And then the fourth is the sub we picked up from the team we beat to qualify. So that was a little new for us. We've never met him other than this trip. So we played with him online, but we've never actually like talked to him in person. Really nice guy. He outranks us all. He's a captain. So that was, you know, a little different for us. I don't know what the other guys will say. I'm the highest ranked on the team. I've got the most hours in it. In theory, I'm the best, but it depends on the game and mode. You build up a muscle memory over time. Every game's kind of like that, but Halo in particular, at the core of it, if your mechanics are sound from just hours of playing, that it'll translate to any changes. I've done maybe 3 TDYs. I've been in 7 years. I've done 3 TDYs. 2 of them have been through Air Force Gaming. To get to travel somewhere else to play games was a thing that the DoD didn't think we'd be able to do. So it's still new to all of us, but the chance to get to do that and get paid to do it is crazy. And we shout it out every time we do these. When we go, we tell our squadron, we tell everyone else on base where we're going and what we're doing, because people still think it's not legit or we're not, like it's not funded. It's just kind of like a local thing. So for the military, it's cool because I'm from a comm squadron, and comm squadron are usually like the nerds of the military. So people assume we play games anyway. So it lines up well with us that our background and what we do on our free time lines up with something we can actually do and get paid while we're in a work capacity. I would think the next natural progression would be like a legit branch esports team. Like I know we've had kind of teams come and compete for qualifiers, but to have a legit like signed org on a DoD like branch level. If you look year to year for AFG, they've gotten more funding and they've gotten more support. So I think it'll continue into the future just because the numbers have gone up and the support's gone up with it. The Air Force is the branch we know the most about because we saw them at Patrick 2 years ago, and we've talked with them the most, and they're the closest kind of with us for travel and everything else. The Navy's new for us because I haven't heard a lot about them. They're kind of a new team from when we last saw them. The Coast Guard I think lines up best with us in terms of our skill level for the Space Force, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully we get that matchup first. That would be my dream scenario. The event venues have gotten better throughout the years. The hotels, everything that we've touched and dealt with along our travels has improved throughout the years. So that's just kind of a shout out to Air Force Gaming because I think they had to figure out the logistics of how to make this all work, and it's only improved since I've been a part of it. This was the second year that we've gotten to do this, so our commander had to sign off on it. Our supervisors obviously had to sign off on it, so we got their approval pretty quick. They didn't really harp on it too much or question it, which was cool because for us, it's 2 members out of our shop gone for a week. So that was cool for us. Our commander is Lieutenant Colonel Kozier. He's the 21st Comm Squadron commander. Him, and then our shop we've got a couple people there. Cody McNeil, Long Haul Circuit Actions. A big shout out to him because they're going to be watching the stream once it's pulled up.